just missed one. I can see it right here too, even without glasses through the glare. Got him. All right, fish on. That's the first cast. I missed one with this 3-inch kokanee. And the second cast, I caught one. We'll see how big it is and whether I need the net. So what I'm doing today, oh, it's a bass. Oh, geez. The last time I was in here, I was catching a ton of bass trolling in this section, but I was hoping that we're going to get into some trout. So there we go. 3-inch Lyman kokanee. Nice little largemouth. Anyway, cool. Later, dude. Off like a rocket. There we go. Fish on. Another bass. So I'd been missing a whole bunch. Just getting like side swipes. So I decided to switch to this Herb Spidell Special because I already had a little hoochie on it. I've missed a couple, but then hooked up. So there we go. Another bass. If I keep catching bass, I'll probably switch to trolling and go out in the middle. So I'm on Crane Prairie today, and as you could hear the duck calls in the background, there's a lot of duck hunters, so I couldn't go up where I normally wanted to. Well, I could, but I don't want to mess up anybody's hunt. So I'm on Crane Prairie, as I was saying, because of duck hunters. My son and his 2 buddies are on the other end duck hunting, and I'm going to fish while they duck hunt. So we'll see. Hopefully some big rainbows to come, but at least I'm catching some fish, and what a beautiful calm morning. All right, fish on. So I switched to a spoon to see if maybe I could get into some trout instead of bass. We'll see. This feels kind of like a bass. As well, but I'm still, yeah, I'm still catching fish. A little bit smaller one. Man, the bass are just stacked in here right now. Normally I catch a ton of rainbows in here, but we'll keep at it. Okay. Yeah, another one. Another bass, I'm quite sure. There we go. Fish on. Not a big one, but it's a fish. Feels like another bass. A little dinky one is what it feels like. Oh yeah. Smallest little fella of the day. I'll probably go fish on just a little longer, and then I think I'll switch to trolling out in the main channel and see what happens. This one actually hit it on the fall. I was adjusting the motor, so the spoon was just falling, and as soon as I picked it up, I had that guy on. Kind of hooked him in the side of the face, but I don't even know how many that is. A bunch of bass. I'm gonna maybe switch lures again. Alright, at least it's a little bigger one. Kind of got into some dinky bass for a while. This one feels like maybe the biggest of the day, or about like that first one. Yeah, about like that first one. Alright, at least one worth catching. Those little dinky ones, you know, they hit and then nothing. So, there we go. A little spinner. I'm going to go just a little bit further down the shoreline, and then I'm going to switch things up. Probably go to trolling. Alright, fish on. Sweet. Feels like maybe, oh, I'm doubled. Oh, I was. Huh. All right, well, I switched to trolling. All I could seem to catch was bass. So this is what I'm doing. I need to bring that down a little. There we go. I think this might be a bass too. At first I felt like maybe it was a rainbow, but it's feeling more like a bass. And it's a bass with a pile of lead. All right, there we go. On the 2-inch rainbow lineman. Get right in there. Look how cool that guy is. And about a 12-inch bass. Oh yeah, it's still. All right, there we go. Sweet. Fish on. Not a very big one. No. This is on a little 2-inch mag lip. Kind of a pink with some blue tiger stripes. Feisty. Yeah, a little rainbow. Not the size I want, but that's better. It felt better. Or felt just more aggressive. These rainbows, oh, it's a native too, just pretty. They just put up such a heck of a fight, even the little ones. Let's hope we get some big ones. So here's that mag lip. We'll get it back out there. Here we go. Oh, sweet. Okay, so I went and trolled another area. Right as I was leaving, I caught that one rainbow, but in the other area, nothing. And I was trying to get away from all these waterfowl hunters, but it's getting later in the morning, so you know, I figured I'd just come back in this zone and see what I can do. This is on the 3-inch watermelon. I've run a ton of different stuff over on that kind of other side and out in the middle in the channel, and it's been kind of a long haul. Looks like another bass, right back where I was hammering them before, but at least it's fish. And I mean, I like catching bass a lot. I like catching all fish, but I really want to get into some of the monster cranebows. And a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, in October, there we go, a friend and I had a 30 fish day with probably 30 trout day. Morning too, just a morning. And I would bet we caught at least 10 over 18. And out of those 10, probably, I mean, at least 5, maybe 8 were over 3 pounds. I mean, it was just an incredible day. And I've been hoping to, you know, duplicate that ever since it happened, but, you know, not yet. But, and I've had some great days on this lake since, but, you know, that was just phenomenal. So hopefully I'll figure out where maybe some of those big cranebows are and get a few to bite, but at least I'm back to catching some fish. Oh, come on. Okay, we're getting nipped. Yeah. Oh, right by that. Right by that log back there. And I just missed one on the 3-incher as well. This feels like a little one. That one that hit on the 3-incher actually looked a little bit bigger, but flipped off immediately. So I'm in the narrow channel here, which is a little tricky solo because I'm having to navigate the boat and, you know, fight the fish, but I figured I'd give it a go. Oh, did I lose it? I just popped off, dang it. Okay, fish on. Sweet. Feels like a good fish. Hopefully, a nice big rainbow. This is on that watermelon 3-incher again. It's a rainbow. Oh, pretty. Not a giant, but ooh, baby. Woo. But pretty fish. That's a hatchery fish. So, all right. I'm gonna get us back on course, get this guy back in the water. Whoa, fish. Oh, sweet. Okay, I just barely got the 3-incher redeployed. We got a fish on. This is on the 4-blade flashlights, and I got a Elmer Hinckley spoon behind it. I think it's a hammered silver 65, and I did a pretty far setback behind the, oh, this feels like a good fish. A pretty far setback behind the flashlights. Like probably at least 3 feet, maybe longer. Okay. I haven't had to use the net yet today, but hopefully this one's as good as it feels. We'll see. Not too big. Manage it without the net. Yeah, smaller than that last one, but just hit really hard, and then those flashlights, of course, give it some resistance. That's a really pretty native. Speckled fins, just, he's even got on his pectoral fins some specks. That's really cool. Pretty fish, back in the water. And then that's that hammered 65 in nickel. Okay. Fish on. Feels like a little guy and maybe a bass. We'll see. Nope. Oh, cool. Huh, nice little kokanee. Yeah, nice little kokanee. I'm gonna let him go. Oh. Yeah, no. I'm gonna keep him. So, yeah, cool. Maybe some more of those in there. Fish on. Okay, fish on, sweet. I'm just gonna kick on that motor to the electric to keep us going straight. Oh no, I just lost it. Just popped. Yep, bummer. All right, well that's gonna do it for the morning. Went a little different than planned, but sometimes you just adapt and go with whatever you can catch. And today I was casting for rainbows and caught a bunch of bass, and then trolled up some rainbows, you know, tried a different spot just because I was trying to avoid the duck hunters, but that was a big flop, so at least I was able to go back and catch a few more fish in that better spot once the morning settled down. So just a quick trip this morning, but fun to put some fish in the boat. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And those that are subscribers and comment, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do some lure giveaways, or I should say give away some lures to the winner. And yeah, so comment, subscribe, and hopefully you'll get you some lures. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you wanna know when I'm dropping more, hit the bell notification. And once again, please subscribe, it really helps the channel. We'll catch you later, and fish on. All right, well I went to reel this one in, and I got a pretty nice fish on it. So I don't know when it hit, or if it hit right when I started reeling, because it wasn't doing anything. But yeah, it feels like a decent fish. So we'll get it reeled in. And it's always nice to get a bonus fish. Oh, nicest fish of the day, it looks like, by far. On the 3 3-inch Lyman Special. That is what I came here to catch, and it took right to the bitter end. I'd given up, was gonna call it a day, and we got it. So